Twitch Live. You want to mute? I'm gonna sit. I'll sit there.
1, 2. Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you for this state matchup between the 4 seed, the Erie Tigers, and the 13 seed Thunderridge Grizzlies. Should be a good one here today. This game is brought to you by Jen Realty, proud sponsor of Erie Athletics. Jen has been an Erie resident and specialist since 2005. Contact Jen for all your local town real estate needs. Well, we are back here in Aurora at Aurora Sports Park, and it is always a fun time. All 3 classifications in the same tournament on the same day. It can get loud, it can get rowdy, and there's always a lot of fun and fireworks. The starting lineup for your Erie Tigers: Megan Nelson will lead things off. She will catch. Jay Hernandez will play third base and bat second. Addie Osborne will play short. She'll bat third. Renee Liskowski, the designated hitter, she will bat 13th, or bat fourth. Gabby Grishas will bat out of the 5-hole. She'll play second base. Lily Smith at first. She'll bat 6th. Molly Nelson in right. Reagan Agnew in left. And Mia Johnston Martinez in center. And it's Gracie Sackett on the mound, and she will deliver a first pitch ball low inside to Evelyn Edwards, the right fielder and leadoff batter for this Thunderridge team. As that's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Sackett getting the start after 2 lovely performances, coming in relief in the regional for Maddox Hull. The delivery swung on and missed for strike 2 by Edwards. Always feel like home run opportunities are plentiful out here with the fences in. Just always feels like kind of a shorter porch here. The count will stay at 1-2. So glad you could join us here on a beautiful Friday morning. If the Tigers are to win, we will pick up the next game. That is slated to start around 2:30. And we will have football tonight on the Erie Tiger Network as well, as that one is upstairs taken for a ball. 2-2 count here to Edwards, with Sackett checking the armband. She'll stare in. Wheels, fires from the circle, and that's just tying away, and Edwards has worked it full. Batters looking in toward the sun a little bit here this morning. As Sackett delivers, that one is skied in the infield. Grishas will camp underneath it, and she'll put it away for out number 1. 1 away here in the top of the first, as Rowan Dowfelt will walk up to the plate. Dowfelt will dig in from the right side. Sackett staring in, delivers, and that one is taken for strike 1. Edwards, the leadoff batter, able to work it full, and then Sackett got the pop out. Trying to work efficiently here. You saw on Friday Sackett, she just loads up the strike zone. This one tagged well down the line and just drifts foul beyond the reach of Molly Nelson, who tried to track it down, was close to getting her glove to it, but just a loud strike. So 0-2 here to Dowfelt. Gracie peering in. Wheels. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And quickly 2 down here in the top of the first. So 2 away in the top of the first. And now the 3-hole hitter, Alyssa Hunter, the right-handed batter, will come to the plate here for Thunderridge. Sackett delivers an outside ball to start off Hunter. Now Sackett will check in with the Tiger bench. delivers. This one tagged back up the middle through the hole between short and second. And a 2-out single for Hunter. So 1 aboard here in the top of the first. And now the cleanup batter for Thunderridge, Allie Horsford, will come to the plate. At one point last week, and it seemed like Gracie was in his zone and retired 9 straight batters, as there's a swing and a miss on the first pitch. Fastball, good pace so far from Gracie. And that one is called a strike as well. 0-2 the count here to Horsford. 0-2 pitch on the way. In there for strike 3. And so Sackett gets out of the first inning clean. We'll mute the mics. We'll be back on the Erie Tiger Network in just a little bit. And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as we go into the bottom half of the first inning. And it will be Megan Nelson to lead things off for Erie. Ella Zoss, the starting pitcher here for Thunderridge. Delivery, and that one is in there for strike 1 to Nelson. That one fought off and fouled. Zoss staring in. That one upstairs, try to get it a chase. And Nelson, excellent hitter this season. Tigers, we mentioned last weekend at the regional, just a very good hitting squad as that one is outside. And this Tiger team has yet to lose on Colorado soil. Hoping to continue that there. And heck, you haven't lost on Colorado soil. You're still the 4th seed. So I think this Tiger team in some ways feels a little bit disrespected. Delivery. This one slapped the other way, and that will drop in front of the right fielder, Edwards, for a single. So a leadoff single for Megan Nelson, and that'll bring up impactful senior, one of just a couple players on this team that has a state championship ring. Delivery. This one fouled back out of play. At Aurora Sports Park, keep your head on a swivel because foul balls rain down from all directions. That one is taken for a strike. Delivery just outside. This one slap foul. Good job by Jay to battle here with one on and nobody out. That one is checked at and will get away. Moving up to second is Nelson. She took a peek, thought about going to third, and she'll retreat back to second. So Nelson to second on the wild pitch. Hernandez takes it the other way, but foul. At the bottom of the first, swing and a miss, a big one there as Hernandez tried to chase a fastball upstairs, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring Addie Osborne to the plate. Addie on the year, a .391 hitter with 27 runs batted in. First pitch to Osborne outside, taken for a ball. Addie, 6 home runs on the season. Always a chance to add to that total in the state tournament. And you'll notice throughout the day that the outfielders, it appears that they play deep because those fences are in, especially relative to some of the ballparks that the Tigers play in, including their own. As that one is taken for strike one. Caught a piece of the outside part of the plate. Zoss taking her time. Now she'll wheel, fire, and that one is fouled back. Just caught the tip of the bat as Osborne tried to drive an outside pitch. Or 16 total pitches in the inning so far as that one is fouled back. An off-speed pitch that Osborne was able to wait on and then catch a piece of. Just a good piece of hitting right there to stay alive. Got a little bit caught out on that front foot and was able to hold on and fight it off. 2-2 pitch on the way. check, and they'll say she went, and that is strike 3. So strike 3 swinging for Osborne, and that'll bring Renee Laskowski to the plate. .469 hitter this season for Renee. That is second in the starting lineup, only to Jay Hernandez, and this one's a chopper back to the pitcher. And so the Tigers leave one stranded. We'll head to the top of the second here on the Erie Tiger Network. And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as we roll on to the second inning. The 23-3 Tigers tied here to Thunderridge. They come in at 15-11 on the season, 6-3 in their 5A Continental League. That was a ball. That one low and inside. As Georgia Sierra, the batter here for Thunderridge. The Grizzly batter will take a strike. Sackett wheels, fires. This one slapped down the line but foul. A little bit late there, but good contact. Sierra on the season, a .344 hitter for the Grizzlies. Two strikes now here to Sierra. 2-2 count. Delivery is in there for strike 3 looking. And the first batter is retired. That'll bring the 6-hole hitter Jillian Kelly, the starting center fielder, to the plate. A .353 hitter. 3 extra base hits on the year. Thunderridge as a team has only had 15 home runs on the year. The Tigers 17 home runs. So a little bit of power spread throughout their lineup for the Grizzlies as the left-hander Jillian Kelly takes a look. That's strike 1, and now Sackett, the 0-1 pitch. A little bunt attempt that was popped up but drifted too deep into foul territory. Hernandez read it well, saw the bunt was charging, and nearly got to that in foul ground. Hernandez last week just had a fantastic couple of games defensively for the Tigers. This one chopped foul. Agnew had to chase it all the way down into the corner, so Sackett will wait. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. It was an off-speed pitch. She got Kelly out on her front foot, and she just couldn't hold off as it drifted out of the strike zone and 2 quickly away as Ellie Herrar will come to the plate. Herrar, a freshman, a .369 hitter, 1 home run on the season, and she'll take a look at strike 1. Coach Echo Hawk watching on. A solid first year for Coach as that one is fouled back. As we mentioned, that Tiger team, they have racked up the W's here since returning home from that trip to Oklahoma. Hoping to continue that streak here. Hit down the third base line. Backhanded Hernandez picks it up with the bare hand, fires it to first for out. Here on the Erie Tiger Network. Welcome back in, bottom of the second inning. Brandon Bird here with you. Fans, don't forget to follow us on social media. We'll have Abby Umbenauer tweeting out some updates. We'll try and have some other fun things for you here as this one is tattooed into the gap. That's going to roll all the way to the mesh wall. Gricius will dig in for second, and she's got things started with a leadoff double. That ball was smoked on a rope. And a leadoff double for the Tigers, and that'll bring the freshman Lily Smith to the plate.
Come on, Lil, let's go, kid. Trade places and put it. Find a gap.
Pitch into Lily. This one is hammered to the gap. It is playable. Tagging up is Gricius. The throw will come in, but not in time. So deep enough into right to advance Gricius, and now the leading run at third base is Molly Nelson, the right fielder, will come to the plate. Delivery into Nelson, and that one is a first pitch foul back into the screen. Tigers being very aggressive on first pitch. Delivery. Bouncer to second, bobbled, that'll score the run. They'll secure the out at first, but a good piece of hitting, and the first run is scored, and the Tigers take the lead. So that'll bring Reagan Agnew to the plate. Agnew, a junior, a .286 hitter. Pair of doubles on the season. And she'll swing through the first pitch, strike one. Delivery outside. One pitch to Agnew, and that one is over the plate. Got Agnew to flinch a little bit, but they'll call that strike two. And now Agnew behind here, 1-2. 25 pitches thrown here for Zoss. 2 outs here in the inning as that one is backhanded. 27 for Sackett, 21 of those for strikes. So Gracie been very efficient so far in this game. Zoss checks the wristband. 2-2 pitch on the way. Upstairs taken for a ball. Good job holding off Agnew. Always felt like any high pitch around the eyes, tough to lay off of when you're defending with 2 strikes. Delivery, this one is fouled back into the screen. And Agnew will fight to see another pitch. Delivery upstairs. And so Agnew, who fell behind 1-2 early, takes ball 4, and that's the first walk of the game for either team. And now Mia Johnston Martinez will come to the plate. And that one is taken outside for a ball. So Tigers kind of mixing it up here. Really just good plate discipline. They jumped on first pitches the first 3 batters of the inning, and now a little bit more patient here near the bottom of the lineup. 2-0 the count. Two-0 pitch to Hernandez, and she will whack that one foul. One on, 2 out for the Tigers. Pitch is slapped down the line, and that will just twist foul. Two-two pitch. Fouled again. Good battle here by Mia. Mia, 319 hitter, batting in the 9 spot. Just a luxury that the Tigers have. 410 as a team hitting this season. This one is hit sharply to second, but picked up, delivered to first in time, and that will do it here in the inning. The Tigers are able to scratch out 1. We'll head to the 3rd here on the Erie Tiger Network. And welcome back in. top of the third inning. It'll be Innan, Bone, and Edwards in this inning for the Grizzlies. Sackett, who has over 100 strikeouts this season, about a 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Their pitching stats aren't fully up to date, at least I don't think so on Max Preps, but Sackett rocking a .61 ERA. Fall program, they have won, of course, a dozen state championships at the 3A level. They won that 4A state championship just a few years ago, and looking for their first state championship at the 5A level. Powerhouse program in this Erie athletic department. Only cheer has had similar success to this softball team, but every program is a long way to go to catch up to the track record, and Dynasty is their strike three looking that softball has been. Lily Bone will now come to the plate. Bowen is a .350 hitter on the year, tied for the team lead, or tied for second on the team in home runs with 3. There's a trio of Grizzlies with 3 home runs, and then Dowfelt, the sophomore, with 4. He said they have power throughout the lineup. Ball 1 was outside as Sackett stares in. Gracie delivers that one. That inside portion of the plate has been there all game. Sackett wheels, fires, swing and a miss. Took something off of it. For strike 2. 9-hole hitter here for the Grizzlies, and then they'll head back to the top of the order. Corners peeking in just a little bit, swing and a miss for strike 3. And now 2 outs in the inning. Now Evelyn Edwards will come back. She popped out to second, her first at bat to lead off this game. As Sackett peers in, and a first pitch strike catches the corner. Looked like Edwards thought about laying down a bunt, or was kind of had that stepping out of the box early motion. Pitch up top for a ball. 37 pitches delivered so far through 2 2/3 for Sackett. Pitch 38 on the way. This one is fisted foul. Nelson couldn't quite find it quickly off the bat. Not sure. That would have been a tough play had she tracked that one right away anyway. She has been a gritty player for this Tiger team this season, has Megan Nelson. Not too often do you get a catcher that's also batting leadoff. Off-speed pitch is barely nicked, and that's going to be an infield single. Second hit of the game for Thunderridge. And tell you what, it wasn't hit all that hard, but just placed exactly in that little Bermuda triangle, and that was kind of a hard swing, so for it to come off the bat as soft as it did, I think caught Sackett and Nelson a little bit by surprise. Now Dowfelt, the team leader in home runs, who struck out swinging her first time up. We'll take a look at ball one. Sackett peering into the bench, checks the armband for the pitch call. Delivers. Fouled. Into the screen. 1-0 lead for the Tigers, top of the third. Clean game defensively so far. Over by Smith, and then Nelson grounded her in. This one hit well in the gap into right center. That's going to go to the wall. Here comes the throw. They're going to have to relay this one to the plate, but it won't be in time, and Evelyn Edwards will score all the way from first base on a 2-out double. And we're tied at 1. That was a good piece of hitting from Dalfelt. And we are all square here in this first round matchup. Now Alyssa Hunter, the starting third baseman and the 3-hole hitter who singled up the middle her last time up, will come to the plate. In fact, Osborne turns around and says Martinez might come your way. Good memory from the junior Addie. As this one is skied into foul territory. Smith trying to give it chase. Oh, what a catch! She crashed into the wall. She is down and hurting, but what a phenomenal catch, and you just hope that Lily is okay. Probably couldn't see it on your screen, and she pops up and she'll run in. She reached out. She knew she was going to run into the fence. She caught it, absorbed the blow into the mesh wiring, and put it away for the third out. Big play there for Lily. We'll head to the bottom of the third here on the Erie Tiger Network. And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. As the Tigers back to the top of the order here, tied 1-1 in the bottom of the third. Megan Nelson, her last time up, singled to right. And second time through the lineup here for the Tigers, and man, they can do a lot of damage. As there's a delivery and a off-speed pitch in the dirt, but Nelson doesn't chase that. To right again, and in the same spot, another single for Nelson. Doing her job. And now Jay Hernandez, who had a good first at-bat but struck out, battled deep into the count, a lot of foul balls, and second time through, let's see what Jay is able to do here. Zoss takes a peek at the wristband, delivers. This one is skied to center. Kelly settling underneath it, and she'll put it away for out number 1. Nelson had to retreat back to first. And now Addie Osborne, who also struck out swinging, will come back to the plate. Jay attacked that first pitch. Let's see what Addie does here. Nelson at first, 1 out. Delivery. off speed, low and away. And Nelson is now caught in a rundown. Nelson trying to retreat. Now we'll take off. Oh, dodge. And she will be tagged out. I tell you what, folks, I have no idea the put-out numbers on that. We'll just say that she was picked off. Tell you what, that was about a 2, 6, 3, 4, 1. There was a 2 in there again. And now Addie Osborne with 2 outs. That one is fouled back into the screen. Tough, you get the leadoff runner aboard and then you run into an out. We've seen the Tigers run into a couple outs here the last couple weeks. They want to be aggressive on the base paths, but tough to give up that out. Zoss delivers. Osborne rips it right at the center fielder, Kelly, for out number 3. So the Tigers, they get a hit, but they go quietly in the third. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, top of the 4th inning. Tiger fans, don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Erie Tiger Media. You can also check us out on and we would love for you to partner with us and support our Patreon. Head to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. You can support us for as little as $1 a month or sponsor a segment for $25 a month. And a big swing and a miss there to Allie Horsford, who struck out looking her last time up. Horsford, a .459 hitter on the year. 3 homers, 5 other extra base hits. As this one is blooped to center. And Martinez will come in and play it on the edge of the dirt, but a leadoff single. And man, that running into the out, every error at the state tournament is just so amplified. And you know, all the teams here are good. You have the best 16 teams in the state. So the longer, even though you're Erie and you haven't lost in a long time, the tighter this game is, the longer it remains tight. The more nervy and more pressure I think those higher seeds feel. And when the Tigers won that state championship last time, they did so as a 4 seed or 13 seed. Bunt is laid down. Horsford barely got back in time. That was a heck of a huck there from Grishas. Now Jillian Kelly, the left-handed batter who struck out swinging her last time up, will step in. Low and outside. Outfield playing shallow here for the Tigers. Almost in on that infield dirt. Of course, that dirt extends way beyond the actual softball infield. This is a multi-purpose field. Sackett wheels, fires. Hernandez was charging hard. Osborne trying to slide over to third. Tigers will think about trying to cut down the lead runner. Delivery. There's the bunt. Sackett picks it up. She'll just fire to first to secure the out. So that'll bring up Erie Tigers. Tigers grounded out her last time up to Hernandez. Sackett creeping, or delivers, creeping in was Hernandez, but that was slapped pretty hard down the first base line past Lily Smith, who ended last inning with just a fantastic play in foul territory. Sackett peers to the bench, checks the wristband. With Horsford on third and 2 out, she'll wheel, fire. This one is a weakly hit to first. Smith catches. She'll race to the bag and beat Hayar. And that is out number 3. So Thunderridge leaves one stranded. We'll head. Welcome back in. Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you as we roll on in the bottom of the 4th, and Renee Laskowski will start things off for the Tigers. She grounded out to the pitcher, Zoss, her last time up. Pitch in at the knees, underneath the knees rather, taken for ball 1. Tigers hit the ball hard in the bottom of the 3rd, just didn't hit it where they ain't. Off. Thunderridge 4 hits, 1 run, no errors, 3 left on base. The Tigers, 1 less at bat, have 1 run off 3 hits and 2 left on base. Pretty even so far as the scoreboard would.
On time.
44 pitches for Zoss, 28 strikes, 16 balls as she will fire. This one is hit well at right field. It dropped just in front of the right fielder, Edwards. That had that sinking liner spin on it. At first, I thought it was going to get to Edwards. She kept charging, and it just one-hopped her. Now Gabby Gricius, who doubled when she led off the second inning off the wall. That was probably the hardest hit ball of the day for the Tigers. This time with a runner on. Tigers have gone opposite way a lot so far today. Delivery, this one is fouled back right off Sierra behind plate, and she is wearing it. The umpire, tell you what, that is a veteran move. Saw that it tagged the catcher, said, you know what, I'm going to go out and talk to the pitcher, but really he's doing it to give time to the catcher here to kind of shake it off. A little bit of a unspoken relationship between umpire and catcher. One tags the umpire, you want your catcher to call time and go chat with the pitcher. Umpire checking in now with Georgia Sierra behind the plate. So 0-1 here to Gricius. Off speed, outside. And you can see almost like a knuckleball, just the lack of spin on that off-speed pitch. 1-1 here to Gabby, delivered. This one is skied in the infield. It actually drifts to foul ground, but it's put away for out number one. Now Lily Smith, she had a loud flyout that advanced Gricius in her last at-bat to right center. Zoss delivers, and that one is foul tipped back. 56 on the radar gun, so not speed that the Tigers can't handle or haven't seen before. Just a little bit late today, it seems. 0-1 here to Smith. This one is gonna bounce, took an awkward spin, and I tell you what, the second baseman, I think, could have tagged Laskowski and then got Smith out. Instead, she just went quickly to first. And a little bit of a break there for the Tigers. So runner on second for Molly Nelson. She grounded out to second her last time up. Tigers have been held pretty quiet here by Zoss so far. Delivery. This one is fouled back out of play. Both pitchers have both teams 4 hits. Molly Nelson. .293 hitter on the season, and she'll swing through that. That one is taken outside for a ball. So Molly has worked it full. Big pitch here. You got a runner in scoring position. Count is full. See if the bottom part of the Tigers lineup can do some damage, and that's ball 4. And the second walk of the game issued. For Zoss, and now Reagan Agnew will step in. Reagan walked her last time up. She actually started 0-2 worked it back full and took the walk. Agnew, a 286 hitter, will take that one upstairs for a ball. Nearing in on an hour played, and the time is going to be called here. You saw a walk, you started off with the ball, and Thunderridge coach just wants to make sure that, hey, we are in a tight one. Can't lose focus here. At least from the Grizzlies' perspective. Gotta close the door because Tigers are dangerous. They're a dangerous team that can just explode at any moment throughout the lineup. And you don't get Agnew here, you face Martinez. So, kind of a critical spot here for Thunderridge. Thunderridge at a Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Delivers. This one fouled back. The trees provide a little bit of canopy cover, but all four fields going at once, all home plates hugging each other back to back, and your head better be on a swivel out here at the sports park, as that one is taken for a strike, and now 1-2 the count here to Agnew. That outside strike hasn't been given as much as the inside strike has. Thought it was a good take by Agnew, but just caught a piece of the plate. Delivery, Agnew fouls that one back. And we'll do 1-2 again. 2 on for the Tigers. 2 out. Deliver, and that one is fouled. Hurts. Delivery in. This one is tagged to right, but playable, and Edwards will put it away for out number 3. Tigers, they leave 2 on. We'll head to the 5th. It's tied at 1 here in the Erie Tiger Network. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, top of the 5th inning. This inning brought to you by Teachers Who Tutor. Teachers Who Tutor is a teacher-created company located in Erie. They tutor students K through 12 in all subject areas, as that one is fouled away. So whether you're trying to get your kiddo up to grade level, extend their learning, or prep for the SAT, they're here for you. Contact them today at teacherswhotutor.biz. Delivery, swung on and missed for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes here to Ennin. Caden Ennin, the left fielder. Pitch fouled. Ennin struck out her last time up. I think the Tigers, their hope was to get the bats going this game so you could get Maddox whole into the game and rest Gracie's arm a little bit. Swing and a miss, and the drop third strike, and the out is secured. So Lily Bone will come to the plate. She struck out swinging, the 9-hole hitter for this Grizzly team. The next game, if the Tigers were to win in advance, is slated to start at 2:30. Of course, always run late, it feels like. These tight games in the state tournament, as there's a swing and a miss from Bone. Sackett delivers upstairs for a ball. One out, nobody on here for Thunderridge in the top of the 5th. They have grinded it out here with the Tigers, tied at 1. Sackett delivers in there for a strike. Delivery, lone inside, wanted Bone to chase, she did not offer. Hour into this one, 1-1 the score, top of the 5th. Sackett with 1 out, trying to clean up things here in the bottom of the order, and that one is fouled back into the screen. Good battle here from Ennin and Bone, the 8-9 hitters for this Thunderridge team. Two the count. Sackett wheels, fires. This one is hit sharply to Osborne. Makes a nice play on the second hop and fires a strike across the diamond in time. Folks, there's one of the best shortstops in Colorado making a nice play to her backhand side. Was able to round it, get in front of it. Textbook stuff there. Now, Sackett delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Popped out rather to Gabby Grishas at second. Now she'll call time and go have a little conversation. Sackett, after the conversation, peering in, delivers, and this one swung on and missed, and so quickly in an 0-2 hole is Edwards. And that one is fouled back. Ooh. Sackett again. 0-2. This one skied just over our heads. and foul. And so Edwards trying to battle from an 0-2 hole here. Delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And the Tigers retire the Grizzlies in the 5th. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network. And hits it out, and the Tigers lead it by 1. Well, we had dropped the streak, and as soon as we came back on air, Jay Hernandez absolutely unloads on 1, and the Tigers lead it 2-1. Well, how about that? So that's a way to break the tie, and now Addie Osborne will come to the plate. Two pitches upstairs. Sorry, folks, we are trying to make sure that we have a backup Wi-Fi in case we go down. Delivery. Off-speed pitch there. And Addie Osborne with a huge cut. Swings through that one. Addie Osborne 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a line out to center. Looking for her first hit, and that's high and inside. And how does Zoss bounce back after giving up a huge bomb by Jay Hernandez? Swing and a miss for Osborne. Tried to chase one up high. And Osborne's first year with the Tigers, she really chased those high pitches. And that one, she chased 3 of them upstairs. And the Tigers, they get 1 to the home run. But that's it. They lead it 2-1. We'll head to the 6th. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. As we roll into the 6th inning, it's a 2-1 lead for Erie. 2 runs off 5 hits, they've left 4 on. Thunderridge, 1 run off 4 hits, they've left 3, and this one is fouled back out of play. That one is taken 4-ball, 1-1 the count here to Dowfelt, who doubled her last time up. And what was the hardest hit ball of the day for Thunderridge. Delivery. This one is tagged pretty well to right. Cutting that one off as Nelson. She'll actually throw it to first to try and maybe sneak it out Larry Walker style, but too much speed from Dowfelt. Alyssa Hunter, she blooped one to center her first time up. Or rather, tagged one, I guess, between the hole. And then flew out, and that was Lily Smith making that great play in foul ground. Sackett delivers one for strike one. Alyssa Hunter on the year, a .476 hitter. That one is swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch, hit her with a fastball, changed up the speeds, the off-speed pitch, and now Hunter's in an 0-2 hole. No outs, one on here, tying run aboard for the Grizzlies here in the top of the sixth. Sackett delivers upstairs. That was supposed to be a breaking pitch that just kind of held on to a little bit too long, was Sackett. Delivery. This one hit well to left. That's going to one hop in front of Agnew. She'll fire it into the infield. And another single and back-to-back hits here for Thunderridge. So with the heart of their order up, the cleanup hitter Horsford. And this is the best that Thunderridge has kind of looked here in this game. The best opportunity. The go-ahead run on the base paths with nobody out. And Sackett will have to work hard here to shut this door. Delivery. Fouled straight back. That one hit the fence and splashed something onto my face. Two on, nobody out for Horsford. Delivery in. Fouled back into the screen again. Back-to-back ones fouled straight back. There's a lot of expensive equipment hanging on this backstop. Gracie delivers. Ooh, inside. For a second there, I thought that one got away. It might come in and tag Horsford. She's able to get out of the way. Do not want these bases loaded. Tigers would love a double play here. Or a punch out. Sackett. 1-2 pitch. This one is golfed. And a great diving stop by Gricius. Unbelievable. They went to second to try and get two. Gricius was moving to her right. She put the brakes on and had to dive back to her left and was able to make the diving stop. One of the finer plays that you will see here in high school softball. Goodness.
Good. How are you?
So one away here for the Grizzlies. Now the argument is, was that a bouncer? And I think the umpire is saying that that ball actually bounced off the ground and then was hit. Yeah, I think the coach thought maybe it was tapped into the ground off the bat and it was a bouncer, but no one else reacted like that. The runners retreated. I think it was just golfed. That was almost an Ichiro Suzuki type of hit off the dirt, as that one was taken outside for a ball. Georgia Sierra struck out and grounded out to Sackett her last time up. One away here, a one-run lead for the Tigers. 2-1, and man, that catch by Gricius could have saved the Tigers. Could have saved their season. Just how they deal with the 5-6 hitters here might determine the outcome of this game. I'm not sure. As you head to the 7th, the bottom part of the lineup will come up for Thunderridge. So if they're going to strike, they need a strike right now. 2-1 after that strike. Sackett peering in, delivers. This one tagged foul. So 2-2 the count now to Sierra. Georgia Sierra took a hard foul ball off the shoulder behind the plate, the starting catcher for this Grizzly team last inning. Our stream dropped at 7:20, so we took down the quality a little, so a little grainy now. Delivery fouled. So we'll do the 2-2 again. You can tell Thunderridge, they know that this is kind of do or die for their season, because they are treating every at-bat here like it is their last gasp. This one is struck well to center. That's going to fall. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. A run's going to score for Thunderridge. Can the Tigers keep it at one? They do, and they've caught the runner in a throwdown. And there's the tag out. So Hunter was tagged out trying to round the bag at third, and a much-needed second out for the Tigers. (8-6-2) on the putout. And Sierra did advance to second on the throw, and they're going to give her a courtesy runner. Scored it as a single. That was a double. That was smoke to the wall. We are tied now. That was a huge moment for that Grizzly team. 2 outs now for Thunderridge. Oh, and that one hit the head. So now Kelly trots down to first. And now Hayar will come to the plate. She's grounded out to first and third. And Coach Echo Hawk wants to have a chat. 7th hole hitter here for Thunderridge. 2-2 game. Erie. You know, the one thing is, it seems like every close game they've been able to find a way to win. Can you do that here when the pressure is on in the state tournament? This Tiger team. 21 straight wins. Think about close games, a 4-2 win over Horizon. Was kind of the last nail biter that they played. A 2-1 win the first time they played Fossil Ridge. They just have not been in a lot of close games lately. So Coach Echo Hawk, done with her conversation. Sackett delivers. This one chopped back to her, picks it up, fires to first. In time for out number 3. But Thunderridge gets one back. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th here on the Erie Tiger Network. Welcome back in. State tournament softball here. It's 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th here on the Erie Tiger Network. And I tell you what, tight games all around. Behind us, we're looking, and there are 4 5A games going on right now. And Horizon, the 6th seed, trailing Arvada West by a run in the 5th. We heard Columbine is in a tight one, the top seed to Lakewood. And Riverdale Ridge, that's 4A. They're in a close one. I know the field behind us and other games going on, but we're tied here. Delivery taken for a ball. 2-0 here to Renee Laskowski, who has grounded out to the pitcher and singled to right. Zoss has been effective, 76 pitches. Missed that one hard hit home run by Jay Hernandez. And an otherwise really solid performance. Tigers did get that run in the 3rd. Or the 2nd, rather. Strike called. Laskowski was taken all the way. Tigers scored in the bottom of the 2nd. Thunderridge answered in the top of the 3rd. Tigers scored in the bottom of the 5th, and Thunderridge answered in the top half of this inning. This one is chopped hard, a bouncer. That's a tough one. Fired across the diamond in time. Good job sticking with it was Alyssa Hunter. As that bounced up in her belly, she knocked it down, stayed with it, got the out. Now Gabby Gricius will come to the plate. A double and a fly out so far.
Here we go, Gab. Start it here, kid.
Both
Come
to
on.
the right side. Tiger hitting just has not quite been in full sync. In fact, they're being out hit right now, 7-5. And there's a strike right at the top half of the zone to Gabby, who made just a phenomenal defensive play that might have prevented this from being a lead. This one is hit past Hayar at 2nd into right field, and a 1-out single for the Tigers. That'll bring the freshman Lily Smith to the plate. She's grounded out up the middle and flew out to right. looking for her first hit of the game. Delivery. Checked at, didn't go. Ball outside to Smith. Well, we have to see at least one more run from one of these two teams scored here in what has been an excellent pitcher's duel here so far. Delivery is skied foul. Pitch upstairs, taken for a ball. This game brought to you by 3M Farms, the hometown nursery just north of Colliers Hill and Road 3. Got a huge selections of all kinds of autumn goodies, so be sure to check them out at 3M Farms in Erie today. That one taken outside for a ball. And how quickly the count has chased up to 3-1, and Zoss, Tigers a little bit more patient with her, trying to make her work. 85 pitches tossed in this one. But now we've seen a couple more 3-ball counts as that one. How will the Tigers deal with the nail biter? Especially when you're a freshman in Lily Smith. Pitch into Lily. This one is chopped towards short. This is going to be a close one. She's there in time. It was a weak roller. Dowfelt hesitated just a little bit to come up, and Smith hustled up the baseline quickly to get to first. And now Molly Nelson will come to the plate. Molly 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. The 8-9-1 hitters due up in the top half of the 7th for Thunderridge. 7th hole hitter right here for the Tigers, just one out. Now upstairs, taken for a ball. Delivery from Zoss, swung on and missed. A healthy cut from Nelson. That pitch was upstairs. Just missed the bat. Hour and a half into this one. We're all tied at 2. Each team 7 hits as that one is fouled back out of play. Thunderridge, as it stands now in the bottom half of the 6th, has left one more on than the Tigers, but the Tigers have 2 on right now, looking to cash one in. It'll be the go-ahead run with only 3 outs left for Thunderridge. This one fouled back. So this 7th inning could take a lot of different forms depending on how these next 2 outs go for the Tigers. And you can start to really feel the nervous tension set in here between both fan bases. Delivery. Outside for a ball. 2-2 the count. Tough to lay off that one, Nelson. Able to do it with 2 strikes. 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3. That is 2 outs now. And Reagan Agnew will come to the plate. Reagan has walked and lined out to right. Done a pretty good job of seeing Zoss so far, has Reagan. Delivery. In there for a strike right at the letters. Almost feels like Tigers are taken till they get a strike. Zoss at 94 pitches. Pitch count not hugely a factor for softball pitchers. as that one is fouled back. 2-2 the count, or 0-2 the count. 2 on, 2 out, 2 strikes. Upstairs for a ball, wanted Agnew to chase. For a ball, 2-2. Deuce is wild, as Vin Scully would say, the late Vin Scully. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The delivery, swung on a miss for strike 3, and the Tigers leave a pair. We're going to head to the 7th inning, all tied here on the Erie Tiger Network. Welcome back, Erie Tiger Network. Perhaps the game-deciding inning here is 7th. Final inning, unless we go to extras here. We're tied at 2, so that's a very distinct possibility. And a shout out to all the students watching back in the Erie Tiger Network class. Be sure to follow along on social media. Abby Umbenauer with us today, tweeting and giving updates. Hope to maybe catch an interview and post that between games should the Tigers be victorious. 0-2 here to Caden Innan. 0 for 2, has struck out twice. And now is in an 0-2 hole. 90th pitch of the game for Sackett. That one just off the plate. Tiger fans wanted that call. That outside strike hadn't really been given, and that was off the plate. I think more than anything, Sackett wanted to pitch it outside and hoped that Enan would chase. Sackett delivers. Tapper just past her glove. What a play by Osborne. Throws it to first, and a good scoop by Lily Smith. And Osborne showing off that range. Able to get the throw to first, and Smith a fantastic scoop. And one away here for the Grizzlies. That'll bring Lily Bone back to the plate. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to Osborne. Sackett with the pitch in, and that one upstairs coming in at 59 miles an hour. Ball. Sackett peering through her face mask. Delivers this one fouled back into the screen. 1-1 the count here. Deal with this, and then you go back to the top of the order. So if you are Sackett, you have got to find a way to get Bone out here as you deal with the healthy part of the lineup. This one fouled back. Oh, and a foul ball flies onto the Tiger diamond from our right in that Horizon game. One-two pitch into Bone. This one is skied, and that will drift out of play. Gracie checking in with the Tiger bench. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch for strike 3. And that will be 2 outs, and we'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Evelyn Edwards. 1 for 3 today, a flyout, a single, and a strikeout for Edwards. The one-hole hitter, the leadoff hitter for this Grizzly team. Sackett stares in, the deep knee bend, delivers for strike 1. A good-looking pitch at 60 miles an hour. Sackett, this one is tagged foul. Seen a couple drift out to the right, foul this inning. Erie has left 6 on, Thunderridge has left 5, but they don't have a runner on this inning so far, and there's strike 3 looking. So a 1-2-3 inning when the Tigers needed it most out of Sackett. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Tigers need 1 to win it. And welcome back in. Bottom of the 7th, crunch time. If the Tigers score 1, they win it. And how about our Worth Chiropractic? Good health, good player of the game. Gracie Sackett, rather, has only allowed 2 runs off 7 hits. And shoot, we'll share it with her. Her and Jay Hernandez, who has the home run for the Tigers. They'll split the Worth Chiropractic Good Health, Good Player of the Game. They combine patient-centered and evidence-informed chiropractic care in treating their patients. They want to get you out of pain as quickly as possible and get you back to being you. Check them out today at worthchiro.com. Strike 1 to Mia Johnston-Martinez, who was ground out and flown out here in this one. Delivery is fought off down the right field line and just a couple feet foul. And now Mia in an 0-2 hole. The Thunderridge pitcher and catcher trying to shake off a pitch here. Now we'll get restarted. Zoss will deliver low and away for a ball.
Come on, Mia.
Pitch in. This one is lifted into shallow right. It's going to drop just past Hayar, who tried to make the over-the-shoulder catch. And that was just placed right out there in no man's land. And now Megan Nelson will come back to the plate. And we're going to see a courtesy runner, or pinch runner rather, for Mia Johnston-Martinez. And that will be Davina Ruiz. So Ruiz on first, and she represents the game-winning run, and the Tigers are at the top of the order. Nelson digging in from the right side. Zoss delivers. Nelson trying to lay down a bunt and fouls it. Wanted to get it down and advance the runner into scoring position. Corners charging really hard. Nelson has put all three balls in play right over the second baseman's head, and they kind of shifted on her last at bat, and a nice sliding catch retired her. That is a foul ball, and Nelson not able to put either bunt on the ground. See if Echo Hawk says, and she's going to call time. She wants to talk with Megan Nelson. You bunt and you foul it with 2 strikes, it's an out. So let's see if the Tigers risk it here. 0-2 pitch. Nope, she'll swing away, and that one's outside for a ball. I like it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Corners still tucked in a little bit. With Ruiz on first, delivery. Nelson flares it in foul ground, and it's put away by the first baseman Horsford for out number 1. Every pitch here has the weight of the season on it for Thunderridge. Single elimination, win or go home. Jay Hernandez, 1 for 3 with a home run to left center her last time up, and that ball was absolutely tattooed. Delivery, hits a hard one again. This one's going to stay in the yard, but it's going to go all the way to the wall. Ruiz is going to dig for 3. They're going to send her home. Here comes the throw. It's high, and the Tigers win it. The Tigers win the game. A walk-off, and the final score in this one will be 3-2 on the RBI double by Jay Hernandez. The 2 difference-making RBIs in this game, and the Tigers will advance to the next round. So Erie, 3-2 winners. They will face the winner of the Chatfield Fossil Ridge game at 2:30. We'll be back on the air, but the Tigers come away with the victory. That's going to do it for us here in this first morning game in the first round of the state tournament. We'll see you for the quarterfinals in a couple hours on the Erie Tiger Network.